Hi guys, so I'm gonna read the Captain Atom number 84. I showed the cover in one of my Blue Beetle videos. The cover will be in the thumbnail anyway. But so in this issue, Captain Atom gets redesigned. So Captain Atom in After the Fall, A New Beginning. If having a top secret device stolen and becoming a public menace weren't enough, Captain Atom has to face a reactor gone haywire. The result was that Captain Atom lost his powers and fell under the pummeling fists of the men led by the renegade scientist Coste. Having accomplished their mission at the base, Coste and his men took the unconscious form of Captain Atom aboard one of their flying ships. The mighty Atom was now a powerless prisoner with no future unless there could be a new beginning. So script David A. Collar, pencil Steve Ditko, inks Roque Mastrian or Mastra Serio, and lettering Herb Field. So realizing that Captain Atom had succeeded in halting the rampaging reactor, the Air Force convoy turned back to base, and Coste was now heading south with the captive Captain Atom. Fleet 3 coming in. Open the gate. With Captain Atom in my power, I can get the government to do anything I want. Get a restraining band around him, then set up the TV cameras. We're going to put on a TV special tonight. And within the hour, TV sets all over the country were acting up. Darn it, when the Mets are winning 2-0. Now, how will I learn if Rodney confessed on Satan's place? It's clearing up. Maybe now I can get to see that rerun. Who am I am doesn't matter. As you can see, Captain Atom is my prisoner. And now see the man face behind the mask, presenting the real Captain Atom. I want 10 million in gold for the return of your hero. This is the end of Captain Atom. My secret is gone. Having instructed the government how the gold was to be delivered, Coste closed the TV channel and turned to his prisoner. That face is familiar. Where have I seen it before? He should have recognized... but of course, my hair is still white and he doesn't know me. The government will throw temper tantrums when they learn they have paid 10 million for a powerless superhero. 10 million for an atomic menace everyone can recognize? Bah! I hope they ransom him soon. He's so handsome. They should leave that atomic bomb where he is. Some superhero. He couldn't even stop them from removing a little bitty mask. And in Washington, we're going to pay the price they ask. The gold is being loaded right now. It's a high price to pay, but Project Rebirth is worth it. Wait, that's the same. Captain America was called Project Rebirth. I think the Super Soldier program was called Project I'm pretty sure. So Project Rebirth, is everything going to be finished by the time he returns? Yes, and I hope the formula works. All this for a man without any powers, but what about that man? With my powers gone, I'll have to find a way out of here to stop them. But how? Suddenly, what? Crunch. My power. Sorry about that. So my power, it's slowly coming back. But how much of it will I recover? Enough to break out, but they mustn't know that I'm getting my powers back. There. That looks like I picked the lock. Now to find a way out and halt that ransom payment. Then I'll come back and take this place apart. I expected to meet you, Captain Atom, but not this soon. What? It's a pleasure introducing myself this way. Iron Arms is the name. Just have to take his blows so they won't suspect I have my powers back. They just discovered you're missing, but my power-pack generated arms will make sure they find you. Wheo! Iron Arms has him, and I'm returning him too. Great, good work. I thought he had spoiled our plans already. Which is why I was on my way to see you when I met the famous Captain A. That last blow of yours should keep him out for hours. Let's put him in a safe place while we talk. We discovered this pit when we set up our base here. He won't escape that cozy little bird cage. Now let's talk business. Rest well, Captain Atom. Once they leave, I'll make my break. With them thinking I'll be unconscious for hours, I can get out of here without being stopped again. Easiest way out? Good. Where there's water, there has to be an outlet. By following this current, I should come out to the surface soon. I'll have to remember this lake so I can get back into their hideout later. Now that I know where I am, I had to stop the ransom payment. But back at the base, where's the general? I freed myself and they don't have to pay the ransom. They collected the gold in a radio-controlled helicopter over an hour ago. Maybe I can still stop it. If they get that gold, I'll be in more hot water. But the gold is already in Coste's hands and the helicopter is being flown to another destination to be destroyed. Once the helicopter is far away from here, you can blow it up. Captain Atom is not in the cage. The fool must have tried to escape through the pit without his powers. He probably killed himself at the bottom. Guess again, that's not a ghost headed for your helicopter. There it is. Look, Coste, it's Captain Atom, and he got his powers back. Blow up that machine when he gets near it. What the? Too late. They never would have blown up that copter if the gold were still in it. Failed again. We'll have to make plans to move out of here, and soon. Captain Atom may try to return to reclaim this gold. If he found us way out here, he'll be able to find his way back in. Let's make plans to buy equipment to make more power packs for our men. We'll be invincible. Meanwhile, if it isn't the ever-failing Captain Atom. Cap, this is Abby Ladd, the reporter. Her father owns a Washington newspaper. I haven't got time to bother with the reporters now, Gunner. No time for me, huh? Plenty of time to lose secret weapons, become a menace, get unmasked before the whole world, and even lose 10 million in gold. Although, I don't know what this says. You'll have to excuse me, Miss Ladd. Why the mask, Captain? We all saw you unveil on TV. What's there to hide? Everything's waiting, Captain. Excuse me, Miss Ladd. Got to hurry. The formula is unstable and may lose some of its protective powers if it stands too long. Then we better get started. By the time I'm through with you in my columns, the Air Force will look for a robot to replace you. This formula is liquid metal. Sprayed onto your body, it will absorb under your skin and be invisible, and is absolutely radiation-proof. You can't know how much I hope it works, Gunner. I'll be able to act like a human being again if this material works. I can go to the beach and not be a menace to everyone there. It also means that I can get rid of this mask and redesign my uniform. A new look will give me a better public image. Check the radiation count as I turn off my power and become Captain Atom. You're registering way over the danger mark. Without covering, I'm still too dangerous to be near even with a large part of my power lost. And I have to learn more about my powers as soon as this is over with. Can't have them fading out on me just when I need them. The first coat was only a protective base, Cap. All the rest are special ones to form the colors of the new uniform you designed. A little heavier on the feet, and the exposed arm and hand. The emblem is set. Spray it. Neck is the last spot. You're still registering way over the danger mark, Cap. It will take time to take effect. The time passes. The radiation count is still at the danger level. Why is it taking so long? More time passes. No change, Cap. It should have taken complete effect by now, Gunner. Still later. Why doesn't it work? Why? So still no change. I know it's failed, Gunner. I'll have to go back to wearing my old uniform or give up being Captain Atom. Suddenly, the downcast thoughts of Captain Atom are interrupted by a pounding on the door. What are you hiding for failure? Afraid those men will come and kidnap you again? Man, she's a bitch. I don't even know why, this is a military installation. Why would they let reporter... Anyway, knock, knock. They're probably miles away by now and laughing at you. Blast her, but she's right. I've got to get back to the base. Must stop Coste and Iron Arms before they get away. I'll get into my new uniform and... What's happening? It worked. It only needed the power charge that makes me Captain Atom to work perfectly. Turning on my power causes the metallic substance absorbed by my skin to come into the surface as a metal covering over my skin. Okay. And I can't even feel the material. It's just like another layer of skin. Cap, there's no radiation count. Check now that I become Captain Atom again. Not even a quiver of the needle. This is the greatest. Even if the maximum power loss doesn't mean anything to me now. Hello, Wildcat. I had to kiss you for pounding on the door that way. What? I don't understand. In fact, I think I will. Thanks again. And don't forget to put that kiss in your column for the public to read about. Why, you... How dare you? Why, the new uniform, phony. You'll pay for this. Captain Atom flies back into the lake. Hope those baddies are still there. I want to thank them for all the embarrassing situations they put me in with my fists. Up and at them, Captain Atom. Everything is ready to move out. Once we are at the new base, we can set up training operations. Maybe it was all a waste of time. If he were going to return, he would have been here already. And even as those words were spoken, "Who's that?" "Captain Atom, but he's wearing a new outfit." Still, better conserve my powers. Besides, I don't need it for these guys. Keep 'em coming, boys. I'll keep knocking 'em down. I wish you small fry would stop bothering me out of my way. Where's Iron Arms? I want to introduce myself again. And Captain Atom gets his wish. All the commotion he's been raising brings the Power Pack villain out of his conference with Kaste. What's going on? You again. Didn't get enough the first time, hero. Well, I'm only glad to. Ugh. One Iron Arm's going down to stay, I hope. I suspected your power was atomic. That's why I prepared this radiation-draining gas to stop you. That stuff works. I can feel my energy ebbing. No use trying to get out of the range of my gas. I built it for maximum mobility. I've no choice. Got to use a fireball to destroy it. It will weaken me, but it's either that or extinction. Get him, Iron! That's what I intend to do. I'm weakened. He's got the edge on me. Got to keep fighting him, even though my power is giving out. Can't fail this time. I have to redeem myself. He's tiring, but I can also feel myself weakening also. The battle is a grueling one, and neither man intends to give an inch. One final blow and you're through. Last desperate blow. It's all I've got. Woo, I'm glad that's over. Another second and he would have had me. Come in, headquarters, this is Captain Atom. I got a bunch of sleeping beauties on my hands, and I wish you'd come here and collect them. I got the secret entrance open, and if you'll follow my beam, you can find their base easily. With that power pack off of Iron Arms, those guys should be able to handle him, and Kaste's still out from the explosion of his machine. I'll use what's left of my power to return to the base. I don't even mind being overflown by pigeons after what I've been through. And all over the world, yesterday's headlines of failure are forgotten as the news of the new Captain Atom's success replaces them. Hero smashes plot. Atomic hero makes good. Gold recovered by Captain Atom. Handsome or not, I think he's still a menace. He can menace me any day. Probably just showing off to make us forget his failures. Even in the Washington upper class, Captain Atom is still the favorite topic of discussion, especially by Abby Ladd. He may have redeemed himself in some people's eyes, but to me he's just another glory seeker. Still mad about that kiss he gave you, dear? Me angry about a kiss? Never. But a real hero is more like the handsome Captain Atom here. They have the exact same name. I don't know. Anyway, I don't even, anyway. He does his duty, but no one ever reads about it. What's that? No need for modesty, Captain Atom. You're a much better man than that superhero any day. Better bite your tongue, baby. That's my alter ego you're talking about. And so we leave as Captain Atom faces an evening with Abby Well. What's the word on our new Captain Atom? So, that's the end of that story. Yes, so Captain Atom now has got like a blue uniform now. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you could like, comment, or subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.